Not long ago, people like me were shunned and hidden away. There has been lots of change since Special Olympics began in 1968, but in too many cases, people with intellectual disabilities are invisible to the wider population.
Imagine a situation where you wouldn't even be able to tell your loved ones about your basic needs. Imagine not being able to tell your dad that you were hungry, or your mom that you were thirsty. For all intents and purposes, you were just there.
You see, when we label someone as different, it dehumanizes them in a way. They become the other. They're not worthy of our time, not our problem, and in fact, they, the other, are probably the cause of our problems.
What I want to do today is shift your thinking, your perceptions, and your emotions about people with disabilities. We don't want pity. We don't want to be patronized. What we do want is to be treated as people first.
Dyslexia,
multiple sclerosis,
bipolar disorder,
ADHD,
cerebral palsy,
autism,
Down syndrome,
epilepsy,
dysphagia,
cystic fibrosis.
These are just to name a few of the types of disabilities that people with special needs are born with. They never asked for it, nor was it ever in their control. However, our society has treated people with disabilities as outsiders since the beginning of time. All children who didn't seem to fit in one way or another has been harassed, made fun of, pushed aside to be left all alone by our society. They may look a little differently, walk a little differently, talk a little differently, or even act a little differently. But what rights do we have to hold them back from reaching their full potential and having the chance to live a life, a normal life, that we all take for granted? This clearly should not be, because all of these disabilities just makes them any more special than all of us.
要帮助他们，要开那个给他们有不同的环境上学习。
OK， 我们刚开始的时候是几个的朋友了，然后我们就发现，就很多的那个 institution， 他们都会接收一些比较小的孩子啊 ，early intervention， 然后到10多岁啊，有时候好像到15、16岁，然后顶多我看到17、18岁，然后很多这18岁过后的话，其实就很多他们就不接受了。我们的那个的想法就是，就是可能就这一批他们还是有需要，我就一起来 brainstorming， 说我们可以做些什么，所以就可不可以就是开一个好像这样子。你最后的目的就是预备这些的孩子，他们以后他们可以比较自立一点点。如果他们那个能力还可以更高一点的话，我们就准备他们可以在外面有一份的工作，或者是我们自己制造那个工作机会让他们有工作，使家庭也减轻这个的压力啊。所以这个是我们的初衷是这样子嘛。其实最困难的，其实应该讲是可能就2件事情，第一个是资金的问题，第二个就是就是我们需要的资源，就是老师或者是 volunteers 这个问题。我们要找 volunteers 的话，因为很多人的心态就完全不一样，懒得去，这是比较困难的那个地方。而我们还有自己本身也另外一个困难，就是因为我们暂时还不能full time，我们都有自己的工作，所以我们能花的时间其实也真的还有限。
那一定会有的啦，因为毕竟是要更多的耐心，更多的忍耐去教导他们。每一个成长的旅途都不同，尤其到了青少年这个时候，因为他们长大了，有他们的思想，有他们自己的意见的。
我自己本人认为啦，其实这组孩子其实跟你们其实是一样的，因为我有3个儿子，然后最小的就是莫国汉，刚才你们看到的在里面。我这个孩子呢，反而他在小的时候，他给我很大的挑战哦，就是他很多东西他不能了，他是 mobility 因为他使我 actually 在人生中学到很多东西。I'm taking my diploma in special education just because of my son， 因为我要学多一点来去了解他，然后去怎样去更有效的去教他。以前的时候我就教到很忙张，但是当我读完这个的过程呢，我就学到很多的东西，所以变成我在教他的过程，反而我学到很多的东西。He helped me to create my value in my life。现在你们考试拿到90分、100分的时候，可能你们的父母会很高兴，但是莫国汉可能拿到10分、20分的时候，我已经很高兴了。那种喜悦是难以形容的。
这个是真的，尤其是小时候
就是小时候，
他们10岁、11岁，有些甚至于不知道怎样喊妈妈，不知道怎样喊爸爸。可是我们陪着他们成长，突然那句他喊爸爸妈妈，哇，我们全班人都很感动的。这个是很多东西不可以换回来。
其实 lately I think on 5th of November， 我 actually 去 join 一个 3km 的在 University Malaysia UM。那天他拿到第3名。He won the prize and he got 100 ringgit rewards. So I'm so happy on that day, and it's a breakthrough for me. And I never expect he can earn money and spend us bak kut teh that morning for the whole family. So these are the things that actually is very happy. Even actually your other children they can earn few thousand, but that is normal. But for a special child to come out to earn money and spend us, I think that's very great. I think this is actually all boils to the feeling and also experience, of course. For example, some child like Down syndrome child, actually they like to be touched, they like to hug, they like to very near to people. Like for example, for my son Kok Hang, he don't like to be touched. Even I am as a mother, if I hold the shoulder, he will be like that. Yeah. You know, he don't like to be touched. So this is due to, because it's not that I don't like you, it's because maybe it's too sensitive. Maybe you touch me, I feel uncomfortable. That's it. So we have to actually really put ourselves into their shoe and go and understand them. And of course, you need to take some time and experience come in because these are things that actually we learn from day to day, accumulate, those things. So as long as you really have that kind of heart and love, you're able to do it. So 我认为其实他因为莫国汉了，所以他一直把我的人生变得更精彩，然后活得更有意思、更有价值。 我认为 it is a special gift to us. It's not a burden to us. If 很多 parents 他们不能够接受的，就是认为是一个 burden. Burden 是讲我们要怎样去挑战过来哦，它就会变成一个 rewards。
你接触他们多了过后，它是一个的那个礼物。为什么这样子说呢？像我们每一个人，其实我们都有一定的聪明。当我们有很多的聪明的时候，其实我们会把很多的我们的心力放在一些很繁杂的事情上面。但是你对他们来讲，他们完全没有这些的问题，他们完全不会去想的。他们关注的是今天我跟这一个人的那个关系是什么样子，他喜不喜欢我，我喜不喜欢他，所以他们就很直接的。所以在他们的身上，你会看到一样东西，就是你会看到很浓的那种的关系跟情感。所以这是我们很多所谓的正常人所缺失的东西。其实我们以为我们正常，你真的来讲的话，其实他比我们正常的多。
Okay, so do you know what is special needs?
Special needs?
Yeah.
No. Disabled people, needs in education, people who are poor.
As you finish okay?
Yep. People who are lacking love.
Yeah. People with disability.
Special needs.
Yeah.
No idea.
Okay.
Okay, special needs are people with autism, learning disorder, Down syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah, so have you ever met people with special needs?
Yes.
Yes, because last time we also did the project, we go to the disability center. Oh, okay. So we get to know them more better lah.
Yeah. In my life?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, but mild only.
I actually worked with them before. Yeah. So have you ever made friends with them? Just to have close interactions?
Got tried before. Yeah, I used to.
No. Yeah, I have.
What is the experience about it?
Experience they look very kesian. They're always in their own world. A bit okay lah, but it's different from like normal people. When you talk to them, they sometimes you reply you, sometimes they don't reply you, and like that lah.
What would you like to say to people who have met special needs but are afraid to make friends with them?
A lot of time they are actually the same as us, but maybe because of their born disease, some of them are shy and whatsoever. They are not comfortable with learning with a lot of people, but if you give them certain space and cater their specific needs, I think they can really learn at a normal pace also. Yeah.
From what I met from my friends, like those kind of a bit disability, they actually like to make friends. Yeah, they try to talk to people, but sometimes people ignore them, and sometimes you feel annoying lah. So I feel okay lah.
Actually, they're quite nice, you know. You just need to be patient and you have to just accept them as they are.
There's nothing to be scared because they're also human, we're also human. It's just that they are born in that way, we are born in normal. Because they're not getting the idea of that, so we need to make them teach in their way.
I personally feel like they are more smarter than us. They are intelligent, but since we are not approaching them, they are quite introvert. If we accept them as normal people, yeah, that's no problem.
Oh, they are actually friendly. They are also fun, and they are also human. They also have heart. So I think it's always we who are normal can always do the first step.
Recording.
1, 2, 3. Yeah!